In this video, I'll show you exactly how to teach your design system using a design.md file. Let's jump into it. I have this online course called Panda Mastery, and I want to teach to design an analytics dashboard where I can track things like student activity and general course analytics. I actually asked Teach to design this for me, and this is what it came up with. So this is the dashboard that Teach designed for me without a design.md file. You can see that it doesn't look anything like my course page. On its own, it looks good, but in relation with my course and my design system, it looks way off. And this is the one that Stitch built for me with my design system using the design.md file, and you can see how it looks. It's maintained the yellow scheme and a yellow color palette. It's used elements and the entire design system from my Panda Mastery course, and this is what I'll be showing you today, exactly how to teach your design system using a design.md file, so it gives you consistent UI that looks like your product. Let me show you how to set this up. So the first thing you want to do is to go to the Stitch homepage, and here you want to click Start with your design. So when you click on this, you'll see that you have different options to start with a design.md file. You can paste your existing design.md file if you have one, and you can also upload an existing design.md file. So you can either paste or upload a design.md file. You can add it from a GitHub repository, and you can add it from a website. But I know you may be thinking, Esther, but I don't have a design.md file. How exactly can I generate one? Well, I'll show you how to do that as well, because I'll be building one from scratch for my Panda Mastery course. So go over to where you have your projects, your code base, and in here you actually want Claude Code to help you generate a design.md file. So I'm going to start up Claude Code. I have the prompts I'm going to be passing into Claude Code, and I'm going to put the prompts in the description box below so you can generate your own design.md file as well. So I'm going to paste in the prompt right here, and this prompt is really telling Claude Code to generate a design.md file based on the entire code base that it has right now. So let me just show you. I'm telling it to create a spec compliant design.md file in the root of this project. So I'm giving it all the details that it needs to have. If you haven't watched my video where I explain what exactly a design.md file, I'll link it in here so you can check it out. So let's see what Claude is doing. So Claude is going to take some time to just understand the entire code base and generate a design.md file for you. Claude has just finished generating a design.md file for me, and it took about 5 minutes to come up with this. Now, depending on the size of your project, it can take somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes. So this is how the design.md file will look like. Alright, so now that we have it, the next thing to do is to copy this entire thing into Stitch. So we're going to copy it, go back to Stitch, and right here that it says paste a design system, we're going to paste the entire thing we have and hit the continue button. Now you see that the design.md file is attached in the prompt box, and it comes with a prompt that says create a design system using design.md. So Stitch is going to first generate a design system for you based off of this design.md file that you've attached. But that's not all. Remember, our goal is to create an internal dashboard for a course. I'm also going to attach the prompts that would be useful to create this dashboard. I'm telling Stitch to design an internal dashboard for a course platform using the provided design system. So I'm telling it all the details that the dashboard should have. So be sure to switch this to web, because I want a web design. And in terms of the model, I'm just going to leave this on the Flash model and send this into Stitch. So you see, Stitch is taking its time to build out the design system based on the design.md file that we already sent it. So this is it here. It's mapping out the components. And now the design system is complete, but you can see that on the right hand side, it's actually building out the analytics platform, the dashboard for us. So let's give it some time and wait to see what exactly it will come up with. Alright, so Stitch has created the analytics dashboard for us, and in the prompt box right here you can see the summary of everything that it has created. It says implemented a professional admin layout with persistent sidebar for course management and a sticky header for context. So you can start to imagine how exactly this will look like in development or in production. So let's check out the actual dashboard and see the details. So like we saw earlier at the beginning of the video, this dashboard uses the yellow color or the yellow scheme that my Panda Mastery course used. So you can see the cards for the analytics, total enrollment, active students, average completion, total watch time. It also gave me a nice, will I say, graph of the learner retention and the popular lessons in the course. So just imagine how this will be useful in your own scenario as well. Stitch now understands your design system and can create screens and whatever at all using that design system. One last thing I want to show you is how to save your design system as a preset. So that way, whenever you want to create new screens, you don't have to paste in or upload your design system. You can literally just give Stitch a prompt and select your design system as a preset. So to do this, click on the design system and you'll see that you have more. And now you can add this to presets. So I'm going to add this to presets. You see added to presets. If you want to confirm if it has been added, you can click on this and you can see Panda Mastery has been added. Stitch still gives you different presets that you can select from. But right now you have your own customized design system right here in Stitch. If you're already using Stitch in your workflow, I would definitely recommend you to add a design.md file so that Stitch can understand your design system. So thanks for watching this video and I hope you learned a lot from it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment and please subscribe to my channel for more. My name is Esther and on this channel I teach you how to use AI tools to work faster and smarter. I'll see you in the next one.